Well, if everything looks chaotic here, it's because it is chaotic. I'm trying to get my tea in order. I had several boxes full of tea, and I've consolidated a lot of them into this. I find it very helpful if you take them out of the boxes and just put them in envelopes here in plastic bags. These are those reusable plastic Ziploc bags I got on Amazon, one of my last shipments, and it's so great. I've been able to put my different teas and different things in different envelopes, and then I can find them. I still have to put this in a bag, and I have to put this in a bag, but today what I'm going to be doing is organizing my most used teas into some containers here. I'm actually doing most used winter type teas. So I've got these, they're bouillons. This is spicy tortilla, Thai lemongrass. There's this tomato basil, and I think there was one more I purchased off Amazon. Here's some more of them. I really like them. They're great in the evening when you want something to drink or you want some dinner, but you're not real hungry. So I'm going to put these out in this container, so I can just get them easily. I've got the small ones in the front there, and the smaller one, the smaller opening, and the larger ones here. So that's gonna what it's gonna look like, and it's gonna be out here on the counter for easy access. Of course, I have to fill up my black tea. That's getting kind of low. This is my favorite tea. I'll drink 2 cups in the morning, and I really feel my day gets a lot better. I drink a little bit of coffee. Like if I go out, I'll have a latte, but at home I generally don't drink coffee unless it's iced coffee with a lot of milk in it. There we go. Now it's nice and full, and I'm set for a while. I was going to go to Dollar Tree and get some glass containers for my favorite teas to put on the shelf here, but then I thought, you know, I have these metal ones that I was using to get loose tea before I found the ones on Amazon, and I thought this is probably better. I already have it. It's taken up room in my cabinet, so might as well use it, and no light can get in. So I think the first tea I'm going to put in here is chamomile. I have quite a bit of chamomile tea. This is actually Dollar Tree chamomile tea, and I have some Celestial Seasonings chamomile tea that somebody gave me, but in the meanwhile, before I get started with the Celestial Seasonings, I want to go through these. I've noticed that when I have people over, they're most likely to grab the chamomile tea bag than anything else I have. Fits perfectly, and I'm going to have to put a label on that. I'm also going to be putting some Sleepy Time tea out. I have a lot of it in here. I don't know. Might all fit. We'll see. And then I will cut the label off and put it on the outside so I know what tea it is. So let's see how far I get with this chamomile. I'm sorry, with the Sleepy Time. I sometimes have a hard time falling asleep at night. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I don't like to take meds for it because they make me so tired, really tired. But I must say, when I was working, doing caregiving, I'm still working, but a little less hours now, I had no trouble falling asleep at night. I was so tired. I think I have more in this box than are going to fit in this container. For some reason, they're all attached side by side, so I want to be kind of careful so I don't rip into the tea bag. Maybe I'll do 2 at a time. I'll live wild and crazy. Let's see. That seems like about enough for now. This is some herbal tea I got at a organic grocery store. So I'm going to put it in one of these snack bags and put it in with the Sleepy Time tea also, because it's also a sleep aid. Let's make sure I get in there. And it's just going to take up so much less room. Just like that. So here's my 2 Sleepy Times. I have the bag of Sleepy Time, which will go in the bigger box, and then the box for everyday use here in my kitchen. Unfortunately, it's pretty inevitable that I'm going to need this, or someone's going to need this over the course of the winter Mama Bear's cold care. So I'm going to take some out and put them in a tin container, and the rest in a bag to put in the bigger tea container. Here we are. It's the same scenario as the other tea, just these 2 tea bags attached. The box is awfully cute. Evidently, it's a vintage box. They have the cutest boxes. I actually have two teacups, two Celestial Seasoning teacups. One is I think a Sleepy Time, and the other one is a peppermint one. I got them at the Goodwill at some point. They're nice and big. I might pull them out for the winter. So I'm going to go ahead and split these in half very carefully and fill up the tin, and I'll be right back. And here we are, Mama Bear's Cold Care for the bigger box in the pantry, and Mama Bear's Cold Care for on the shelf. So by repackaging, all my tea fits in here, all of it. It is awesome. Plus it's all really well organized, so I can see what's going on and grab whatever I need in a heartbeat. I also have this filled of tea, which I no longer need because I don't have the boxes anymore, and I had multiple boxes just out on the counter. So this is definitely going to save me room on the counter and in my pantry. This is one of those Costco boxes. They're, I think, 4 for $10 or something like that. They are fantastic. I use them for everything, craft supplies, everything, now tea. For day-to-day, when I have someone over, I have a selection of teas in here. Just different types, caffeine, non-caffeine. People can grab whatever they want. Here's the current situation with the tea. It seemed to have worked out real well. Up here I have my containers of regular tea, Sleepy Time, chamomile, and the Cold Care. I have several infusers here. The third infuser is in my tea right now. Down here on the second shelf I have the bouillons that I repackaged. Some mulling spices that I add to apple cider in the winter, and some packages of this immuno powder, which I really like to have sometimes in the winter too. At the bottom, my sugar, some of this cacao latte, non-dairy, non-caffeine. The red lid is honey. I have some turbinado sugar, some salt, just because this is right close to where I prepare food, and a smaller container of honey there. So far this has worked out pretty good. If things are not well arranged, they usually turn to chaos pretty quickly, but this is held together, so I have high hopes that this is going to be how it will be for a while. How do you store your teas? Does this make any sense to you? I will say it's working out. Anyway, I feel pretty well set for my basic needs during this winter. I hope you're set for your basic needs during the winter too. Thank you so much for watching.